It has begun.
It has begun.
Yes, yes, in all its glory. Yeah, so we're going live here on Facebook, YouTube, on Twitter, and we want to give our listeners a chance to come in and join us one at a time.
Sure.
And they are doing that, so thank you. Welcome. We are live right here in Chesterton, Indiana. I'm John Maddox, CEO of Ancient Faith Ministries.
And I'm Bobby Maddox, station manager of Ancient Faith Radio.
That's right. Are we related or no?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
All right.
No nepotism.
Well, yes. Not so true. But we're so glad you've joined us. And what an exciting day it really is. I mean, we're so excited about Giving Tuesday. Why don't you tell them why?
Okay, so the Renaissance Fund has generously agreed this year, during the week leading up to Giving Tuesday and the day after, to match any donation that is given to us dollar for dollar up to $50,000, and which is super exciting. So that means, you give $100 and it automatically becomes $200. And we sure would like to reach that $50,000 goal. It's a true match, which means that if we only get $20,000, we're only going to get 40, and so we really will not get the full 50,000 unless we reach that goal. So we have a really good start so far. What do you think?
We do. I mean, we only in just half a day here, $8,000 has come in already. So according to, come on, how much is it?
15%?
Carry the one. I remember how good you were at math. Yeah, so $42,000 to go, about 15% of the way, and we are on a roll. So thank you so much for all of you who have given so far. If you haven't yet, you really only have until December 2nd.
That's right. Yeah, to the end of the day, December 2nd. Giving Tuesday, obviously the day before, we'll probably do quite a few of these live videos just to kind of encourage you to get your donation in. If you've never given before to Ancient Faith Radio, this is the perfect time to start. To be able to maximize your gift to us, your gift to the ministry. We use every dollar that we receive. We are very careful about how we use it, and use it faithfully, and only in pursuit of expanding the mission and being able to minister to you, our listeners, in the best way possible.
Which is now worldwide, of course, because we hear for something like 140 countries all over the world. Our podcast downloads are higher than ever, and we're going to show you a video here in a little bit that will talk about some of that, but well over 350,000 downloads per month now from all of those countries, and we're so grateful. Some of you may be watching us right now from other countries. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouragement and your prayers, and our greetings to all of you, no matter where you are. But during this special time, we want to thank the Renaissance Fund for their great generosity.
Yes.
It just blows us away how generous that is, and we don't take that for granted. And I frankly am happy that it's a true match. I mean, I've been around radio and fundraising for a lot of years, and we used to get these large donations. And the donor would say, well, why don't you use it as a matching gift? And well, we'd say, well, what does that mean to you? Because sometimes it is conditional and sometimes it isn't. Non-conditional matching grant is really more the reverse. It is the donor saying, hey, would you match what I'm going to do?
Right.
I'm going to give $50,000, but I would sure love you to match that with your gifts. How much can be raised together to meet that?
And the motivation is just not there with
it's
something like that.
It's not quite as strong, is it? Because with a conditional match, it really is only what we are able to raise. And the Renaissance Fund even said, we don't want this coming from your board members. This needs to come from your everyday listeners. And I love that. I mean, that's where the support needs to come from.
And that's where the supports come from.
It really
always.
is. It really is. $5, $10 a month. I mean, we get gifts as low as $1 or even less. And we rarely get those huge gifts. We not that we haven't had a $25,000 gift or $30,000 gift, but it is so rare. Typically, and very often, it's $50 or $25. So, whatever you're able to give, we'd be thankful. And here's what's very important to us. If you've been listening to us for any length of time, we always say, please do not support us at the expense of your church. Especially now during these COVID days,
Right.
Your church needs you. And if you're looking at your wallet and say, okay, I got $50 here, maybe I'll just give it to Ancient Faith instead of my church, please don't do that. We would much rather you support your church first. But if the Lord's blessed you with anything extra and you would like to see that gift doubled, this is the time to do it, because it's literally doubled. Every one of those gifts that have come in so far, some $8,000 so far, that really is, in terms of value to us, that's going to be $16,000.
Right.
And that matching check will come in just a few days after this is over.
And it's very easy to give. It's not like the old days when you had to call a phone bank and talk to a human and try to negotiate that. The ways to give for this lead up to Giving Tuesday are very simple. One option is to go to ancientfaith.com/support and give your donation there. Or you can text to give. And what you do is you call 219-244-4245. That's 219-244-4245. And simply text GIVE, and then you will be led through the process of giving.
Nice thing about the landing page is you can also see exactly where we are. And you can also see those that have joined you in giving. You don't have to let your name be there. You can just be anonymous. But many are just maybe just using a first name or even the full name. Whatever you're comfortable with. But it is kind of encouraging to see, wow, I'm not alone here. There are many, many others who are joining this campaign to help us reach this $50,000 match. And some of you may not realize that the operation of Ancient Faith is all a 501c3 nonprofit ministry, even the store. Yes, we do sell items, but there is no profit that then gets reaped by individuals, not the board, not anybody. It is poured right back into the ministry, and we keep very close tabs of how we are operating through our sales, through our donations. And so in the spring, when we went through our really scary time, we found our wholesale accounts, which is our church bookstores, dry up. I mean, it was amazing because as soon as COVID hit and the churches closed, obviously church bookstores closed. And suddenly we weren't getting orders from our wonderful church bookstore managers. And by the end of April, we saw ourselves in the hole by about $80,000. And we do cash flow reports internally every single week. And I was looking at the cash flow, and we were going to literally run out of money the end of June. And this was the 1st of May. So we were in trouble. And we came to you, our donors, and asked for your help to dig us out of that hole. And the amazing, miraculous thing is that your generosity, you may remember the Regatta campaign, your generosity literally made up that deficit almost to the dollar. And it was just so miraculous to see how generous you were. So now, we continue through the year. We've been concentrating on our retail customers since the wholesale customers have not been active. And we've also been very encouraged by the increased donations from people who realize that this is a ministry they would like to see continue. And so here we are now in the Nativity Fast. We are headed toward the end of the year, and we're looking at the bottom line. Can we end the year in the black? And we're still behind last year, not as much as we were. A lot has been made up, but we really would love to rejoice with you that we finished 2020 the year many of us would like to forget. We would end that year in the black. And so this campaign, this wonderful matching donation by the Renaissance Fund, makes that possible.
Yeah,
And
do it.
so this could really help us do that. So as Bobby said, there are several ways to give. You can go right to our homepage. There's a thermometer on the right there on the front. Click on that. It will take you to an easy process, easy forms to fill out. You'll get an update right there. It's exactly where we are. And together, we can just watch this dwindle to where, I hope by Giving Tuesday, we are on the last several $1,000s, and we can rejoice together. We only have until the day after Giving Tuesday to finish it up.
Well, like we said, it has started off very
It
encouraging.
really has.
We got our first donation in the wee hours of the morning.
Yep.
And it's been flowing in ever since. We mentioned that we are already 15% toward our goal, and it is only 11 o'clock Central Time, and so we have tons of time left. But don't wait. Go ahead and give your gift now. And wouldn't it be fun if we got to Giving Tuesday and we had already reached our goal, and then all that is after that on Giving Tuesday is just gravy? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, just, thanks. A lot of thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to share with you a wonderful video that our friend Ben Cabe produced for us. And I've got some people I want to thank. First of all, Jerry Manetos. Jerry is our development director, and coordinated the production of this video. He identified a wonderful parish up in Minneapolis, and that is St. Mary's Greek Orthodox Church in Minneapolis, who then, through the help of Deacon Paul and Alexandra Kalina, helped us to identify people who would be in the video, a diverse group of people who love either the books, the store, the podcast, the streaming, and you just get a nice sense of the breadth of the ministry of Ancient Faith. And this video is the first time we are debuting it here.
And the first time I'm going to see it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. And you'll get a chance then to get a feel for what God has been doing through this ministry of Ancient Faith. And right after we view the video, we'll come back with a few final words.
Ancient Faith Ministries has grown and continues to grow at a rapid rate. Ancient Faith Radio began in 2004 in the home of John and Tanya Maddox. John was a former division manager of Moody Bible Institute's 35 radio stations. Ancient Faith Radio's initial form was internet streaming of Orthodox liturgical music, with podcasts being added in 2005. Ancient Faith Ministries is the product of a 2008 merger of Ancient Faith Radio and Conciliar Press, now Ancient Faith Publishing. Ancient Faith Films and Ancient Faith Blogs were added to the Ancient Faith brand in 2013. In 2016, AFM launched Orthodox Christian eBooks, a site dedicated to the sale of ebooks from multiple publishers. We also have 40 of our book titles in audio format on audible.com, with more on the way. Ancient Faith Radio is now the leading producer of Orthodox podcasts with over 350,000 downloads every month, and we're growing. The podcast offerings now total 131 with nearly 37,000 episodes. All of these can be accessed on demand by listeners at various times of the day through their smartphones, tablets, and computers. Downloads are made by Orthodox faithful and seekers from more than 170 countries around the globe.
My name is Elena Tudor, and I'm a Romanian Christian Orthodox. I was born in Romania, but now I live in Minneapolis. I was and still am very amazed at the richness of Christian Orthodox publications that I found in the United States through Ancient Faith. To me, who lived at a time where we had to hide the Bible in the house when we were not reading it, having the freedom to browse, to purchase, and to enjoy reading a Christian Orthodox book is just a miracle. It's a gift of God. That is why I cannot hide my excitement and enthusiasm when my clients come to the bookstore. And I love to share with them the latest publications and also the classics. I relied more and more on ancient faith. One of the greatest resources in Christian Orthodox books for adults and children, cards, icons, prayer ropes, all sorts of material in the English-speaking world.
When I was young, there were really no places to go if you had questions. And now there are so many different resources that you can research and read and listen to. It's a beautiful ministry.
I've been following Ancient Faith Radio through the app. That's very educational. It's very reviving the faith. And I've been sharing it with my friends too.
We're an international family. We really appreciate Ancient Faith Radio for just the bringing together kind of all of the different ethnic backgrounds of Orthodoxy. And it has really enabled us to broaden our perspective and to listen to the Russian tradition and the Romanian traditions and the OCA.
But once you're on the website and you realize all the amazing books and things you have, the depth and breadth of it is pretty darn good for spreading our knowledge, of which we came in having not much knowledge other than the basic confirmation classes.
I'm a great fan of Ancient Faith and everything that they have to share with the Orthodox world and with the whole world.
An individual person can make an impact that ripples across space and time and resounds in eternity. Like John Maddox back in 2004, you can be that person today. Would you consider donating to sustain Ancient Faith Ministries? Your donation today will impact hundreds of thousands of people in the future. Donate at www.ancientfaith.com/support.
That video is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm especially proud that we sent Ben Cave into space so that he could film the Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a
he
lot of
enjoyed that
expense,
trip.
but it was worth it. No, that was truly awesome, and so I hope it encourages you to want to help support what it is we're doing. As you can see by the various interviews in that short video, it's having an impact on people, and we hear from people every single day who have either found the Orthodox faith or been strengthened in their Orthodox faith by the content on Ancient Faith Radio, and obviously also by the content that is found in the Ancient Faith publishing books. We have an update. We are now at, I believe, $4,100, and which puts us at 16%.
$8,100.
Oh, sorry, $8,100, which puts us at 16% of our $50,000 goal. So if you would like to push us even further this morning and later this afternoon, you can do so by going to ancientfaith.com/support, or you can text to give at 219-244-4245. And again, you simply type in that number and write the word give.
Thank you so much for watching today and for your prayers, and those of you who have given already. Thank you. I would encourage you to share this information with others. Let them know that it's a very limited time, only through December 2nd, that this matching donation is offered. So God bless you all as you listen and as you grow in your faith. So now I'm going to push the memorial, very special Stephen Christoforou elevator button.
Yes?
And I'm going to go down and then stop this thing.
I'm not going to play that game.
All right, down I go.